Hello, I am Wanderer001, and this is a review of, well, this. This is the SCOTTeVEST The Hoodie in Microfleece. So SCOTTeVEST is a company that sells clothing with lots and lots of pockets in them. This is their hoodie, or as I grew up calling these, hooded sweatshirts. They have two different types. They have a cotton version, as well as this one, which is the micro fleece version. So let me throw one thing into one of the pockets here, just because it would have looked really weird when I started it off and you'd see the bottle of water. Whatever. So the hoodie in micro fleece, because I'll keep reminding you of that for a little bit, is 100% poly micro fleece. It is machine washable with laying it out to dry, and it consists of 10 pockets, at least according to the specs, which kind of look like this. Now, I will show you a close-up of the hooded sweatshirt here, but just giving you an overview of what it looks like on a person. And one of the items that it touts is these long, there's a little place to put your thumb, so you can keep your hands warmer if you're using a cell phone, or just, I mean, when I was younger, I used to just cover my hands like that and destroy the cups. Now you've got little places that you can put your hands. The only downfall I have with that is the cuff is much longer than it normally is, so on occasion it kind of annoys me because it's not made of the micro fleece, it's made of cotton, so it's not as warm. Now, speaking of the micro fleece, it's warm depending on how you handle the cold. Now, it's a seasonal sweatshirt, so you're not going to be wearing it in the middle of the winter time unless you put a coat over it. However, at least for me, I was able to wear it 50 to 45 degrees is about the temperature that I could comfortably just wear this outside. It does have a hood, which is a little difficult to see in this shot, but I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. So one thing with most hooded sweatshirts is that you don't get a lot of room in the hood itself, which is generally why I tend to cut off these little dangly things here. But with this one, you actually get quite a bit of space. You can see my head is back here, and it does come quite a bit, like it's past the frames of my glasses, and I do get quite a bit of room up here as well, so if I wanted to pull this down. So it's a very nice sized hood, and that's what it looks like from the back. You can, well, you might not be able to see, I'll show you on the close-up, there is a SCOTTeVEST logo there. However, it's black and it blends in nicely. So that is what the hood looks like. But one of the reasons you're going to be looking at this is because of all the pockets. Now, I've been wearing it like this, which is a general loadout when I go out and do filming, or just hanging out when I go for walks in the woods or something like that if I'm packing light. So how it's been now, this entire time I've been talking to you, is fully loaded with items. So let me show you what I'm carrying. You saw me put the bottle of water into the pocket, but in the other pocket I had a soda, and this is all the pockets I'll show you a little later when I show you close-ups. There's an elastic band, which is to hold your keys. I generally carry my keys on a carabiner clip, but those were in there. So you've got these two pockets here, which snap using snaps, which are deep enough to, as you saw, hold a soda and a bottle of water, and have one on each side and not have it shift everything around. Now that's one of the things that SCOTTeVEST touts over other clothing with lots and lots of pockets, is they design them so that you can put things and not have the garment shift and look awkward on you. You do have these two kangaroo pockets, I guess they're called. You know, generally every sweatshirt has these, but they don't have these up here. So the big part is what you can put on the inside. And this is kind of like a silk screen type material. And on the left hand side here it has a handy dandy map, which I will show you in a moment. So starting off, the inside pockets are held with magnets, and I've got my Samsung Galaxy S3, and my Pelican case for my SD cards. All on the right hand side, and that's plenty of space. It's now empty. On the left hand side here, I have power cord for charging and my small Anchor battery pack, as well as a larger item, which is this, the Western Digital My Passport Wireless. It is a big device that I had inside this jacket. So that's what I had inside SCOTTeVEST The Hoodie. It comes in two different colors. I got the black one. The black one in microfleece does kind of show cat hair or pet hair, depending on the type of animal that you may have. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you close-ups of the material. I'm going to show you all the pockets and what they look like, as well as the internal personal network system, because it's something that I don't use really. There's little hooks in here that allow you to wire headphones from a cell phone so that you can keep all the wires inside. I've actually used them to hang other pieces of equipment off of. But I'm going to show you that close up, and this is what it looks like. Alright, so as promised, a close-up of the SCOTTeVEST The Hoodie. It's a little tricky filming this in my current setup here, but just to give you an idea, so here's everything zipped up. You can kind of bring yourself down to where the pockets are. And this is what I was talking about before. These pockets here are snap, satin texture line, and these are on the outside of the sweatshirt. And then you have your kangaroo style pockets, and this one here has the elastic bungee cord for your keys. There's nothing like that on the opposite side. We'll bring you a close-up of the cuff and the thumb hole for the cuff. Like I said, the cuffs are much longer than an average cuff, which would normally probably be about like half of that, but then you can't have the thumb hole. And just like I said, microfleece, things get on it. So there's cat hair and whatever else junk it's picking up from the table there, probably some dust. The logos on SCOTTeVEST, I will admit, are subtle enough not to be noticed. So it's, at least on this one, it's the same color as the sweatshirt itself. Since it's stitched, it does stand out a little more. But it's kind of a cool looking logo, so I don't mind it as much. What we'll do now is open it up and show you the inside. So we'll start with this panel here. So this hole here, as well as the one underneath it, right there, and that hole there is part of the personal area network. You also, this is, like I said, this is satiny in material, and in case you're wondering where things go, they give you this handy little diagram here on the inside. The pockets are magnetized, which they say shouldn't harm any of your electronic devices. I have been using this probably for 3 months now, you know, weather testing it and just using it out when I was out and about, and the magnets haven't hurt any of my electronic equipment as of yet. Things may change, don't know, hopefully they don't, but as of now they haven't hurt anything. Again, holes for your personal area network, again up here. That's what that looks like. Normally I chop those off, and again, the other side is magnetized, and they are segmented into two different compartments on both sides of varying sizes and widths. You can kind of see that there. So that's one compartment, and then that's the bigger compartment. There you go. Flip it over. And that's the back with the SCOTTeVEST logo from before. So that's kind of the close-up of the SCOTTeVEST hoodie. Now, one of the downfalls of SCOTTeVEST is the price. It's $75 for this. I would be very leery about paying $75 for a hoodie, even with all these pockets. I got it on sale for 20% off, so I got it for like 60 bucks. Even 60 bucks was a bit much to pay, in my opinion. But if you're looking for a good shirt, or in this case, hooded sweatshirt, with lots and lots of pockets. It's worth looking at. Don't buy it full price. Wait until they have a sale or find somebody who has a coupon. I've been Wanderer001. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the area below.